ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಮ್ಮು. ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ನೋಡಿ. The next time humans leave Earth, they should not do so as Americans, Indians or Chinese, but people from planet Earth. ರಾಕೇಶ್ ಶರ್ಮಾ, ರಾಕೇಶ್ ಶರ್ಮಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಅಸ್ಟ್ರಾಲಜರು. ಸೊ ಇವನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕರಿಬೇಕು. सारे जहाँ सच्चा हिस्टोरिक रिप्लाई ऑफ राकेश शर्मा to Srimati Indira Gandhi, the then Prime Minister of India, when he was asked how India looked from space. On April 3, 1984, a squadron leader Rakesh Sharma created history by becoming the first Indian to travel to space on board Soyuz T-11 spacecraft from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. Two Soviet cosmonauts, Commander Yuri Melziu and flight engineer Gennady Stiklov accompanied him to the space station's salute as part of a joint program between the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO) and the Soviet Intercosmos Space Program. He spent 7 days, 21 hours and 40 minutes on board the space station Salyut 7, orbiting the Earth, and completed 43 experimental sessions. His experiments included photography of India from space and exercise to study the effects of yoga on the body during the weightlessness. Flight mechanics. Flight mechanics is the application of Newton's law to study the vehicle trajectories, stability and aerodynamic control. The body of the aircraft, which holds passengers, crew and freight, is carried aloft by the lift provided by the wing and propelled by the thrust provided by the jet engines housed in the nacelles. Lift, thrust, weight, drag. Power of millimeters, centimeters, power of 10. View space gallery, aerial view of the museum in Kuman Park, Bangalore, Karnataka, South India, Earth, solar system, Milky Way galaxy, a cluster of galaxy. View back of the hand, skin seen through the magnifier, microscopic view of the skin, white cell, lymphocytes, inside the furry, roofy, lymphocytes, coils of DNA, close-up of DNA. molecular typography, kernel of carbon atom, or structure of stable carbon 12, inside structure of proton. Power of 10 is about the relative size of objects in the universe. A practical like an electron is much smaller in size compared to Earth, which in turn is smaller than the size of a galaxy. The scales continue to increase till the size of the universe and beyond. There are many particles which are smaller than an electron, and the scales in such cases are decreased in size and continue beyond. Each zero represents a power of 10. If the zero is to the height right of a number, it represents a larger power of 10, like 0, 10 to the power 6. And if 0 is on the left of a number, it represents a smaller power of 10. Negative power are used in this case, where the number 0.00001 is written as 10 to the power minus 5. Here we have Musium in Town Park, Bangalore, South India, Earth, Solar System, Milky Way galaxy, a cluster of galaxy, inside a structure of proton, kernel of carbon atom, molecular typography, close-up of DNA, coils of DNA, white cell, impose height, microscopic view of skin seen through a magnifier. Back of the hand. View. You should see your image on the screen. Observe the successive pictures which takes you on a journey to the edge of the universe. Observe the successive pictures which takes you down to the molecular level. In English. Press the switch and observe the flight altitudes of airplanes, weather, balloons, space stations, and satellites. The Earth's atmosphere is gaseous cover surrounding it and is divided into various layers based on the temperature. Up to 30 kilometers, the atmosphere is studied by balloons carrying instruments, and sounding rockets are used up to 250 kilometers, which generally is the lowest point in the satellite's orbit. Mount Everest, airplane, troposphere, weather balloon, stratosphere, meteorites, mesosphere, ionosphere, International Space Station, thermosphere, Hubble Space Telescope, Space Shuttle. Remote sensing satellite. Converging driving pipe. Press the switch to allow air to flow through the converging pipe. The air moves faster at the constricted portion, thereby resulting in a flow of pressure. The decrease in pressure is indicated by dropping the liquid levels at the open end of the U-tube. Venturimeter is placed in Bernoulli's principle. It has converging inlet throat and reversing outlet one. Horizontal nozzle. Press the switch to allow air to flow through the horizontal nozzle at the tip of a cylinder. The light bulb switch on the tip of the nozzle. As air flows out with high velocity from the tip of the cylinder, the pressure falls, resulting in the ball coming up. Press the switch to start the propeller of the helicopter. Observe the body of the helicopter starts rotating in the opposite direction due to the reaction of the propeller. Now press the switch B to start the tail rotor. Observe that the helicopter becomes stable. Helicopter uses rotating or spinning wing called blades to fly. Helicopters rotating airfoil blades can be adjusted to generate both lift and thrust. Unlike airplane, where wings provide the lift and propeller or jet engines provide the thrust. Cruz air is directed at the flat plate. The plate lifts slightly but also moves back quite a bit. Press the switch B. Air is directed at the aerofoil. Aerofoil lifts up. Press the switch B. Air is directed at the aerofoil. Aerofoil lifts up considerably and moves back slightly. Lift is the aerodynamic force acting on the object perpendicular to the airflow. Although any inclined surface develops lift, airfoil develops maximum lift and offers maximum resistance. Press the switch here to direct the air at the flat plate. The plate moves back considerably. Press the switch B to direct the air at the aerofoil. Notice that the airfoil moves back slightly. Drag is the aerodynamic force acting on the object parallel to the direction of flow. It is the air resistance which is undestroyable for any moving object. Aerofoil offers the least drag.
ये देखो ना चालू क्यों नहीं हो रही है
press the switch to allow compressed air into the rocket. Observe that the air after entering the rocket escapes through a narrow nozzle fitted at the rear end. The escaping air produces a reaction in the opposite directions. This is the thrust that propels the rocket forward. In most rockets, fuel is burnt inside the rocket to produce high pressure gases that provides the forward thrust. Press the switch to start streamline flow. Observe the shapes across the streamline flow. Compare shapes by observing the disturbance on the streamline. The shapes that do not disturb the streamlines will offer less resistance when moved in any fluid. Streamlines are the lines that show the direction of flow of any fluid. The body is so shaped as to produce the least possible disturbance with the streamline. It's called streamline shapes. Airflow, airfoil. Streamlines is the path traced out by massless particle moving with the flow. Velocity is tangent to streamline at every point. Mass does not cross streamlines. Moving with the object, flow goes from left to right. Steady two-dimensional flow cylinder. Angle of attack. Press the switch to start the airflow. Move the wing section slowly towards the airflow. The colored balls start moving up, indicating the flow, low pressure at the top surface. Aeroplane wings develop the lift required to support the entire weight of the aircraft. The lift depends largely on the angle at which the wings face the airflow. The lift increases up to a certain point with increase in angle of attack and then decreases. Lift on an airplane wing can be considered to be the Newton's third law of reaction, force to the downward force on the air. Angle of attack. The lift on airplane wings must be consistent with the Bernoulli equations, since it is expression of conservation of energy in the fluid, downward force on Earth, angle of attack. Launch complex. Launch by one. Satish Dhawan Space Center, the Space Sport of India. Satish Dhawan Space Center, SHR, Sriharikota, High Altitude Range, popularly known as the Space Sport of India, is located at the Sriharikota, a spindle-shaped island of the Bay of Bengal coast. Is the state of Andhra Pradesh, India. It is the rocket launching center of India Space Research Organization (ISRO). Sriharikota is a good location for launching rockets as it is closer to the equator and also lies on the east coast. Since the Earth's rotational velocity is maximum at the equator, the rocket gains additional velocity of 0.4 kilometers per second, which aids in the launch of rockets. SHR has two operational launch complexes equipped with the necessary infrastructure for launching satellites into low Earth, polar, geostationary transfer orbits. The first launch pad, built in the early 1990s, mainly used to launch GSLV and later adapted for the GSLV, has a mobile service tower. Mobile service tower is used to integrate the different parts of the rocket on the launch pedestal. It is taken back when the rocket is ready for launch. The second launch pad was designed to accommodate both PSLV, GSLV, and also GSLV MK3 launches. Here, the entire vehicle is assembled and checked out on a mobile launch pedestal in the vehicle assembly building VAB, and then moved in a vertical position to launch pad on a rail track. Sriharikota is situated 13.7 degree north altitude and 80.2 east longitude on the eastern coast. So ಇಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನೋಡಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ first launch complex, second launch complex. So launch complex located at Satish Dhawan Space Center, SHR, Sriharikota, Spaceport of India. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮದು ಈ ಒಂದು ವೀಡಿಯೋನ ಕೊನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಲೋ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೀಡಿಯೋಗೆ, ಮುಂದಿನ ವೀಡಿಯೋಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಟಾಟಾ, ಬಾಯ್ ಬಾಯ್, ಓಕೆ.